and welcome to the program Self-Esteem, Body Perception. I'm your host, Rosemary Charles, Sedesco Certified Wellness Consultant and Esthetician. Thank you for joining. Today's guest is Franz Roberts, who is a fashion designer right here in Grenada. He is specializing in unconventional designs. Many of his designs feature origami-inspired fashion as well as conventional fashion. He's here today to give us some insight as to his many projects, including a recent where he won the unconventional wear at the Face of Grenada competition. Hello Frank, and welcome to the program Self-Esteem Through Body Perception. It's a pleasure to have you here today as my guest, where we will be discussing a bit of fashion, which is a critical part of the personal appearance, which plays a major role in self-esteem. So thanks again for accepting the opportunity to be here.
Good morning. The pleasure is all mine, and thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Could you, for the benefit of our viewers, tell us who you are and a bit of what you do?
Well, my name is Franz Roberts. I'm from Riverside, St. Patrick's, and I'm a young aspiring designer coming up.
Okay, great. And not just young aspiring, I think you're already blazing the trail in fashion here in Grenada. You've won many competitions so far. I've heard that you've taken part in about 16 competitions so far with your unconventional designs, and you've already won about 13.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So that's something to be very proud about. So how long have you been designing so far?
Well, it's been 3 to 4 years since I started.
Okay, so that's a tough achievement in such a short period of time. And could you tell us generally what sort of designs you do? I know you've been standing out with your unconventional designs, but could you tell us the wide spectrum of things that you do?
Well, like you said, with the unconventional, recycled materials, I design outfits out of plastic bottles and newspaper and all those stuff. I recently started with fabric. I also do other stuff, like I design furnitures as well, and a couple other stuff.
Great, congrats, because I know up to recently you won possibly less than a week ago, you won a competition with one of your unconventional designs. I think it was the Face of Grenada competition. Could you tell us a bit of that?
Yeah, that was last week Saturday. I had to do an outfit to represent Pure Grenada, and I choose to create a piece that looks like a nutmeg, and it turned out really nice because it also had lights together with it. So yeah.
Okay, and for the benefit of the viewers, we would go through some of the designs that you would have done so far. So I'll do that shortly. But let me just, for the benefit of persons who may be concerned that, okay, I'm not a pageant person, I'm not a fashionista, I'm just someone who wants something to go to church or work. Do you cater for designs outside of the high fashions that we were speaking about?
Yes, I do that. I do anything that you could possibly ask for.
Okay.
Yeah, anything that you could possibly ask for. So it's not just the high fashion. I do work outfits, anything.
Church, wedding.
Yeah, anything.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, congrats, and I think you're doing an exceptional job. I just want to tell you to keep inspired, keep pressing on. And I know you started off as a barber, which is also a very skilled profession. It shows that you would have had creativity in you for quite a while. So I just want to encourage you to try and keep pressing forward and keep designing and making women, men, children happy, because that is what happens when you can actually change someone's life by improving the way they look, personal appearance, and having them look in the mirror and be a little more confident to face the world. So I just want to commend you for that. And I also noticed something on your Facebook page which I think relates to you a lot. It said, be someone that no one expected you to be.
Yeah.
And I think you are definitely fitting that description, would you say?
Yeah, I would say that because I mean, nobody expect me to, be designing clothes. I was more the kind of crafty kind of guy to say with like furniture, like barbering, all those stuff. But it's like now that I'm doing clothes, it's like everybody. It's a surprise to everybody.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it's a
yes.
surprise to everybody. So that's a plus for me though.
It is a plus. It is a plus. It's always good to surprise people
Yeah.
with something positive. And it just shows, as I mentioned, you are aspiring, you're persevering, you're pushing forward, you're not stopping at anything, because that is what life is about. Life is a process of building and evolving and recreating yourself, and you have done exceptionally so. Again, thank you very much for coming on to the program. I'm sure you would have inspired, a lot of people, in particular young people who probably may not be sure as to what they want to be in life, what can be in life. It just shows that if you keep pushing forward and exploring your abilities, you may come up with something that you could excel at.
Thank you.
Thank you again. And before I cut off, I just want to also ask you, what plus size people, do you do plus size? Because that's one of the concerns also in fashion. If I'm not petite, if I'm not a certain size, would I be catered for?
I will do a plus size. No one haven't come to me like to do that as yet.
Right.
But
But if you do get plus size
yeah,
customers,
I will do it.
absolutely,
Yeah.
because you are creator. Okay, let's go through some of your very interesting and unconventional designs. You can, for the benefit of the viewers, give some insight as to maybe the inspiration for them, or what function or event or competition you would have made them for. Let's start with the one you did at the Coats Fashionista.
That gone for the Coats Fashionista, I had to choose a furniture and make an outfit that's inspired by the furniture, and that's why I came up with the flowers, because the furniture itself had a lot of flowers. So I used the flowers on the train of the outfit and in front of it, lower to the ground, and that got me the best, and I won the competition.
Very interesting, and it was your first time taking part in the competition.
Yeah, it was my first time taking part.
Okay, this is another very interesting one. Could you tell us a bit about it?
This one is actually the first outfit I ever made. That one is out of newspaper. It was me, my girlfriend, and a friend. We had to make an outfit for our recycle wear of the first ever Face of Grenada, and
I would imagine you won that one as well.
yeah, we won that one as well.
Because that looks very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another unique one. Could you give us some information on that?
That one is made from paper plates.
Who would ever think so?
Yeah, that one is made from paper plates. That one was for Believers in No. That one was for the Grenville Rainbow City Queen show, where she won the show and she got best recycle outfit for that show as well.
Wow, I could understand why these outfits are winners. Here's one which seems to depict nature. Could you tell us?
This one was made for the Sandals fashion show, and that one is basically made out of flour bags, sugar bags, and vines that you would just buy in a store. Yeah.
Wow. Very, very nice. And just straying a bit from the unconventional way, this appears to be a wedding party that
Yeah.
you would have prepared the outfits for.
Yeah, this one is a wedding I did for a cousin of mine. I did the her evening gown and the bridesmaids.
Wow, definitely winning designs. Okay, let's go to some of the more casual looking ones. Let's take a look at this one.
I made this one for Rihanna Warren. She had to make an appearance in one of the shows leading up to Carnival, and we just wanted to make something really nice and elegant, and that's what I came up with.
Wow. How about this one? Is that foil paper?
Yes, this one is made out of foil paper. Only foil paper. I don't use no fabric. I don't use any fabric when I'm making the unconventional way, recycle way. I don't use no fabric. So this one is out of foil paper, well put together.
Very well constructed, very well created. I mean, these things would have people totally in awe. And how about this one? Very well constructed also. It appears to be newspaper, is it?
Yeah, this one is also newspaper. This one was a bit of a challenge because if you look at the top part of it, the body part of it, the newspaper are plaited. They're not just sitting there, they weave between one another.
Right. Yeah, many of the designs I recognize are origami inspired, and you're definitely blazing the trail in the high fashion industry. This is not just Grenada level, this is international level. I must commend you. How about this one?
This one is made out of plastic bottles at the bottom part of it, computer keyboard keys at the top, and the necklace is a plastic bottle. The shoes, however, is decorated with wood shavings and sprayed in the national color.
I'm sure our viewers will be very impressed. I am very impressed, and I must say that I have been very impressed and inspired by your designs for quite a while. I've been observing you on social media.
Thank you.
And I must commend you, and I want to tell the viewers that they could get in touch with you. Could you give us your contact information just in case?
You could message the page on Facebook. It's Craft the Spice. You can also message me on my WhatsApp number 534-2976 or my home number 442-9725, and you could do business there.
Yeah, they'll be contacting you, and I'll be contacting you for sure. This is very inspiring, very much trend-setting for Grenada, and continue to inspire people. Thank you.
Thank you.
Self-esteem through body perception is a program which seeks to create an awareness of the relationship between one's personal appearance and its profound influence on self-esteem. Apart from emphasizing the critical need to practice body care and its relationship with well-being, I will be demonstrating the art of improving one's personal appearance through several techniques to aid in the areas of professional skincare, personal hygiene, makeup, hair care, fashion, poise, posture, and pageantry, among many other areas, including color concept. I will be utilizing my expertise, as well as I will be engaging other certified industry professionals to contribute to the exciting journey. I welcome you to enjoy and look forward to your feedback. Great. So thanks again for being our interviewee today on self-esteem through body perception. Thank you.
And thank you for having me.
You're welcome again.
Bye.
This has been another episode of Self-Esteem Through Body Perception. I'm your host, Rosemary Charles. Thank you for viewing.